Panic at the Disco, A Fever You Can't Sweat Out is turning 20 this year, so in celebration, let's just talk about a bunch of things that you may or may not know about it. The band was founded in Las Vegas in 2004 as a Blink-182 cover band named Pet Salamander. On a whim, they sent a few demos of their original tracks to Fall Out Boy bassist Pete Wentz, who ended up signing the band to his brand new record label Decadence. They were the first band signed to this label, and at this time, all the members of the band were still in high school, with the exception of Ryan Ross, the guitarist and founder, who was a freshman in college. So yes, they all looked like this when they were writing lines like, "Is it still me that makes you sweat? Am I who you think about in bed?" And on this note, which was very surprising to me when I first learned it, Brendan Urie did not write any lyrics on this album. It was all Ryan. And let's just give this guy credit for being 19 and writing lyrics like, "Just for the record, the weather today is slightly sarcastic with a good chance of A, indifference, and B, disinterest in what the critics say." Very talented. And by the way, Ryan was only with the band for the first 2 records. He left after the sophomore release pretty odd. They recorded the album in only 2 weeks, which is not a lot of time, and only half of the songs were written before coming into the studio. Actually, in an interview shortly after the release of the album, the band admitted that they did not have time to finish the lyrics for I Write Sins Not Tragedies, which is why the second verse repeats twice. When the band got into the studio, they realized that the new tracks they were writing were a little bit different style than the ones they had already written. And this frustrated the band until producer Matt Squire suggested that they split it into 2 parts. The first half is more pop punk and electronic, and the second half is more baroque and theatrical and uses different kinds of instruments like string arrangements and things like that. And this transition is signified by the track Intermission, which starts with a heavy techno beat and then ends with this like lo-fi classical piano piece. And another fun note here is that tracks 7 and 9 form a full quote from the Natalie Portman film Closer.
Lying's the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off. But it's better if you do.
If there are any other fun facts or interesting points that I missed, please let me know in the comments down below.